Mark, some changes in the IRS code that pave the way for debt collectors to call and say you owe taxes.
So if that sounds like the scam that we've talked about here a half dozen times, and now the callers are real. So how do you tell the difference?
Well, we got expert advice in the 7 News Consumer Watch.
Bogus IRS callers have targeted hundreds of thousands of people, most of them sniffing out the scam.
Got on the phone basically saying that I didn't pay taxes for, I think it was 2014, he said, and I told him he was incorrect, and he said, well, you'll go to jail, and I said, cool. Take me to jail. I pay my taxes.
But more than 5,500 have fallen victim, losing a combined $36 million.
The scam works. People do pay them.
Tax attorney Fred File with SC Legal Services is concerned the scam is only becoming more believable because of new guidelines that allow the IRS to forward delinquent taxpayer information to private debt collectors.
It's going to open up people to more scams because scammers are always on the forefront. They're always ahead of these rules and regulations.
The IRS has already awarded contracts to 4 agencies: Conserve, Pioneer, Performant, and CBE Group. Beware, those names are public, so scammers may try to impersonate them.
What's the best way to tell the difference?
Best way to tell the difference is to get the information from the person calling, hang up, and do research and try to find a number independently. And if that number matches up, then it's legitimate.
Now, before you get any call, the IRS and the debt collection company will both send you letters, but they're only required to send it to your last known address. So it's so important to keep that up to date.
And don't be fooled. Scammers are also sending bogus tax letters. So heed the red flags. Real tax collectors cannot threaten jail time, garnish your wages, or accept payment over the phone.
The rules are always changing. There's always a concern. There's always something new. Just stay educated.
Okay, so you guys should know this too. Since debt collectors are bound by the Fair Debt Collection Act, they not only have to follow the law, but you also have the right to request, as long as you do it in writing, that they actually stop contacting you completely. And then in that case,
Leave Me Alone Act.
Yes, exactly, and it would go back to the IRS in that case.
That makes sense. They've gotten crafty, but like you say, if it wasn't working, this scam would have gone away. People
Right,
are falling
exactly.
victim to it.